Hello everyone, it is so glad to have this opportunity to share my research with all of you. My study tries to explore the effective teaching strategies for supporting ELLs in China to learn mathematics. Here, I plan 4 sections for my research sharing: introduction, literature review, methodology, reflection. First, I invite you to listen to some truthful voices from the students in my working school in China.
My name is Danny. I am in grade 1. Learn math in English is very hard.
My name is Wolf. I am in grade 3. About your questions, although I like math, but I think math in English is much harder than math in Chinese.
My name is Zuzu and I'm in grade 4. I think math in English is very difficult because I need to learn English and at the same time.
Lucy from grade 5. It's not that easy and it takes much time to learn.
I am Yolanda from grade 6. In my opinion, learning math in English is challenging.
From the voice records, it's easy to know that for English language learners, learning math in English is a challenge. Accordingly, teaching ELLs math in English is also challenging for the teachers facing the big challenge. It is of utmost importance that teachers who teach ELLs content knowledge should be equipped with mathematical pedagogy in order to ensure students' success in school. Based on the situation, my research will try to answer the question: what are the effective teaching strategies for supporting ELLs in China to learn mathematics? Before my research study, I read some related academic literature based on Krashen's theory of the monitor model and the comprehensible input. Content-based language teaching, CBLT, or content-based instruction, argues that language learning happens when students engage in tasks and activities that are meaningful to them and relevant to their needs, without focusing only on the linguistic forms and structures. Based on this, it is easy to find that content-based language teaching is powerful in acquiring and enhancing a language. However, it is recognized that teaching and learning contents in second language or foreign language is challenging, as Crandall states that the mastery of the language of mathematics becomes more complicated when the students are learning the subjects in their second language. Based on the above situation, how do mathematics teachers teach their students mathematical thinking if their students speak not that much or even very little English? Or how do math teachers reach all the ELLs? As Sestala and Fong says, although there is no simple answer for this question, the fact is that math teachers should use a variety of teaching strategies to increase the likelihood of student success in the classroom. Therefore, the literature review will focus on 4 main aspects regarding effective teaching strategies that have emerged in the research. The first one, using students' first language appropriately to reduce anxiety level. Second one, collaborating with language teachers. The third one, ensuring comprehensible input. The fourth one is cooperative learning. Okay, first, using students' first language appropriate to reduce anxiety level. It is important to remember that ELLs are moving between the two worlds of the EFL classrooms and their content classrooms. In a learning situation, students in math classroom are easy to feel anxious and nervous. To lessen the anxiety in the learning environment, it is very important for teachers to consider how to make the language and content accessible to the students. So, first language can be used appropriately to reduce students' anxiety level. Xiao stated that it takes learners longer to acquire English when there is less native language support. So sometimes when it is quite difficult to explain something in English, but quite easy to explain it in Chinese. Cummings, Crossan, and Biber also insisted that instruction in the learner's native language promotes the development of literacy skills in both the native language and a foreign language. Second, collaborating with language teachers. A great number of researchers strongly support that language and content teachers should cooperate. By cooperating, content and second language teachers can combine their skills and knowledge to implement more effective curriculum, activities, assessment, and resources. Third, ensuring comprehensible input. It is not difficult to imagine that learning output is determined by the comprehensible input. To increase comprehension and make mathematics more accessible to ELL students, teachers should use a variety of strategies. Different researchers put forward different ways to make the language more comprehensible. More Harris support that teachers need to connect the previous knowledge and experience to new concepts that are being taught. Crandall thinks that lessons can use concrete objects, graphics, and also hands-on activities. And the fourth one, cooperative learning. Cooperative learning is really important in learning. Moore Harris put forward that collaborative groups provide opportunities for students to hear and use a math register. Cram, Penn, and Spanos think that by articulating their problem-solving strategies and reasoning within a group, students can improve both their language and reasoning skills. About the methodology, I will talk about four aspects. The first one is setting and participants. Second one is design and data collection. The third one is data analysis. About the setting and participants, this research will be conducted during the second semester of the 2017 and to 2018 school year, starting in February 2018 and ending in July 2018. The study will take place in my working school, BRFLS. The target participants will be students from grade 1 to grade 6 in BRFLS. In each grade level, 2 classes are randomly selected. Thus, the entire sample will involve 12 classes. Accordingly, there will be a total of 12 teachers who will take part in the survey for the purpose of the study. Second, design and data collection. For the control group in each grade level, the mathematics teacher will teach students in traditional way. Meanwhile, the intervention group will be taught by using the mentioned 4 strategies. Data collection took place over the course of 1 semester, and 3 periods of data collection process were designed. The first period, pre-assessment, will be in the first week of the semester. The second period, ongoing assessment, was in the middle of the semester. The third and final period of data collection, post-assessment, will take place at the end of the semester. All the assessment will use the math paper test. In order to make the results convinced, this study will include online surveys. The first type of survey will be designed for all students from the 12 classes, in which multiple choice questions about math learning interest, attitude, motivation are included. Accordingly, the 12 math teachers will also be required to do an online survey, which will include many multiple choice questions on the students' behavior, students' performance, students' participation in the math classroom. About the data analysis, assessment and survey data will be analyzed, separated, and then compared in order to identify the differences between control group and the intervention group. On one hand, I will use a t-test for independent samples to compare the changes in the pre-assessment, ongoing assessment, and post-assessment between the control group and the intervention group. On the other hand, a multiple linear regression will be used to test the correlation between assessment data and the survey data. About the fraction, I will talk about the following 3 aspects. So, first, for the potential of implementation, I do think the research proposals are practical and doable, because all the participants will be recruited from the school which I am working, and the implementation process is not that complicated. So I think is practical. Second, this research could provide teachers who teach ELLS math in my school more effective strategies, which are used to help support in the teaching and learning of math in English. Third, is finding also contribute to the ongoing work of improving instructional practices in other content-based classroom in China to integrate and maximize content and language learning for English language learners. Fourth, from the process, I have a general view about the research, and I know how to design the research step by step. Okay, all above is about my research proposal. That's all. Thank you.